Hi everyone, Lisdalia here, aka the Queen of Hearts. Welcome to my channel, especially those of you who are new. Today we are checking out episode 3 of X-Men 97. So this episode is called Fire Made Flesh. So I'm assuming we're dealing with a mutant who has some sort of fire creation or manipulation abilities. So the way we left things off in the last episode, Storm now has no powers. I've since now been educated in that this is probably a permanent thing, that it sounds like it was something that was actually done in the comics, and it was like the first sort of major X-Men character to have this happen to them, to have their abilities taken away from them. So I'm interested into seeing sort of where they go with this. Are they just getting to completely write her out of the storyline now? Or will we actually like follow her along and see how she transitions into a human world and a human society now that she no longer has her abilities, and how does she cope now being a human? We also have had the baby has been born, and then I wanted to cause violence to Scott for some of his words that he said. You know, not cool. Some of the words that he said. But now we've had a thing that's happened at the end of this episode where we've had a woman come up to the mansion who looks like Jean. And so now that was the cliffhanger at the end of last episode. My theory at this point in time is that some crazy shenanigans went on while she was in labor, and some psychic stuff has happened, and she somehow like split herself, or something has gone on in that sort of sense. That's where I'm leaning at the moment. Some sort of weird psychic shenanigans has gone on when she was giving birth, and now we've got two. We're going to be heading right on into it, but before we do, there's a few things that you guys can be doing that would really help out the channel here. Like the video, it'll let me know that you want to see more X-Men related videos, more animated reactions in the future. Consider subscribing if you're not already, and hit the notification bell. Make sure you select the all button so that way you do not miss out on any future reactions. Alright, let's dive into it. Let's see what we've got in store for us. I'm going to bring up the heart rate monitor. For anybody who's new to my channel, I use a heart rate monitor via my Apple Watch, and that way you guys get to see what moments get my heart pumping. And let's bring up the show. Alright, episode 3, Fire Made Flesh. Let's go.
Maybe it's time to think of a life beyond the X-Men. What have we been fighting for all these years if not the chance to finally live our lives?
The X-Men.
See, I absolutely see her point.
Our son.
Jean?
I need the X-Men.
So I'm wondering if this is a permanent thing where she has in fact split herself and there is two. Could one then stay behind and be, you know, X-Men duties, and the other one that goes off and does mom duties?
Her mind is dense, vague and uncertain memories, as if her awareness was born only yesterday. I see it.
Yeah, when you gave birth.
Pain. Some sort of laboratory. Then escape. Desperate. Alone. Home.
Darling, are you all right?
That was sharp teeth there.
Fine.
I used gamma rays to isolate the hemoglobic properties of both genes' genetic markers, effectively carbon dating each woman on a cellular level.
That's a big word.
English sugar.
Jean Doe is older, the proper age. Yours, while identical, is not. Ergo,
Our Jean is a clone.
Impossible! Your science could have been manipulated by someone with wicked intentions. Scott.
You've just watched him do it, Scott. Rude.
I've fought by your side in countless battles, given my life how many times? You know me.
We just have to be sure.
Oh, you should have said that earlier.
Believed me.
You should have said anything earlier, not just keep your mouth shut. I hate Scott. I hate Scott.
These tests won't change the fact that I'm Nathan's mother.
I know.
True.
No one is saying that. Just...
You never could lie to me, Scott. But you always believed in me.
I don't know what to believe right now.
Just go.
You are saying all the wrong things to the mother of your child.
Who are you?
Most refer to me as Mr. Sinister. But you can call me Father.
You!
You and your son are meant for so much more. Let me show you.
Never. You are our son, Nathan.
Yes, that's why I made you.
So it's true.
Every cell in you belongs to me. Your mind, your body, you have no choice. Struggle, of course, is quite useless. My influence over your mind is flawless.
Mommy's busy.
What are you doing? You making yourself a new outfit?
Let's look at the schedule and see who's up next. Looks like Magneto and Rogue have the Danger Room next. Oh, and all tomorrow too. Wow, Rogue's really training her stamina with the new boss.
Don't say that.
As if we all don't know.
You say it ain't so.
Get on back to the swamp with the rest of them nasty thieving critters, Remy.
Ew. Ew.
Cyclops, it's like the worst horror movie ever. The whole mansion's possessed.
Gambit can never unsee that.
While I share Sinister's apparent affection for Dante's Inferno, I must ask how he's exerting this much power over our perceptions of reality.
No, this is the clone.
Okay, why has she got this much power? I mean, granted, if she's made out of the cells of Jean, and Jean is very powerful, okay. Will Jean Grey please stand up? And now she's like an angel with all the blue and the halo.
I am beyond Jean Grey, beyond the X-Men. I am scorn and fury, forged in righteous brimstone. I am the Goblin Queen. This was just a taste of what waits.
Sinister created the clone. He made her so he could get his hands on our son.
Mr. Sinister? Sinister's the most evil man who ever existed. He was a scientist in the 1800s. Then he started cutting up mutants, stealing our DNA to enhance himself, prolong his life. He can even take away their will. I should know.
The combination of your parents.
Do not do stuff to...
Makes your potential.
Don't do stuff to the baby.
Your powers untold.
I know it's an animated baby, but still. Not cool. Not cool at all. You don't do harm dogs or babies or cats.
Such pain. I must help.
You will. You always did. Remember who you are, what you mean to us.
Scott, he's in danger. I have to go.
My dear, you are not.
Where'd you simply get a hair tie from?
Your body is in no condition.
Beast, please.
Yeah.
My body won't be an issue. This ends now.
Are you just gonna project yourself mentally? Yeah, there you go.
Of course. You took my face, my husband, my family, and now my mind. Enough violation!
She didn't take shit. You took Shit.
We are what we remember. And you remember nothing. You are nothing!
This is so psychedelic. What the frick is going on right now?
You stay away from our son!
And he's thank God it only like came out so much, and he didn't destroy it all the way and like drop your son in the frickin' thing. Oh my God, Scott!
It's a techno-organic virus strain. It could take months, even years, to develop a cure, and the virus is already spreading rapidly. There's no time.
So what you're saying is not here, not in our time. But what if there's a cure in yours, Bishop?
This band only got enough juice for Nathan and I.
Meaning, we can't go with you.
Oh, no. There has to be another way. I won't be like my father. I won't abandon my son. Don't any of you know how it feels to be abandoned?
They all do. They've all of the parents of the X-Men have all been shit. There's not a single one that's been a nice one. You know.
I can't be a part of this. I'm sorry.
That's abandoning. Walking away right now, that's abandoning. Sending him to get healthcare, that's not abandoning, that's sending him to get healthcare.
When you're lonely or scared, or you ask yourself why we did this, was something wrong? But you are perfect, my baby.
Just because there's only enough juice in the band to take him to the future, like, once, doesn't mean that they can't get stuff in the future and come back again. Like, why can't he and then he gets another thing, or he finds more whatever it is that it needs, and then just comes back with the baby. And Scott doesn't even see him and lets her do that all on her own? God, I hate Scott.
My next life will be mine. Take care, Jean. Call me Madeline Pryor.
Why that name? Where did she get that name from? You two got some issues. You need like couples counseling. Alright, cool. We're getting something of her life without her powers.
About the weather, but I wouldn't give if someone could just make it rain.
Speak plainly.
Rude.
Who are you?
Name's Forge, Storm. An old friend of Charles Xavier. I'd like to help you get back what you've lost.
I don't know who this guy is. I don't know who Forge is. So, I hate Scott. I hate Scott. I hate him. He, like, just says all the wrong things and does all the wrong things at all the wrong times. I hate everything about him in this show. I just want to cause him bodily harm. That every single time you're like, you should a caring partner. And he just does, like, the opposite. He says the wrong thing, or he doesn't say anything when he should say something. And it's just... I hate him. I absolutely hate him as a character. I don't understand why she hasn't gone with Logan. Like, comparatively, compared to, like, the two of them, like, Logan... has shown her the more care and consideration in like 20 freaking seconds than Scott has in 3 episodes. Just saying. Oh my god. Oh my god. The whole thing with like Nathan and being sent to the future with Bishop, I don't understand why they can't come back. Like, we're dealing with time travel here. We've got a time travel person. Like, if you have the technology to come back, that technology still exists in the future. I don't know how his thing works. I have no idea, but I'm assuming it just is like needing a power source or something like that. So I don't understand why he can't utilize that power source again to come back. You go to the future, you get the cure, you get the boy fixed, and then you come back. And it's not as if, okay, so if it was a one-way trip scenario and there's no way for him to be able to come back, why don't you, like, write letters and do things to be like, we've done this because this was the only way to save your life, and we're going to leave these at this particular location, so when you get there in the future, this is where the stuff is all going to be. Please raise our son and play these things for him as he grows up, and therefore he knows that we were always, like, we never gave up, and we were always there, and we were always thinking, and all that sort of stuff. And we will leave these over the years, and you do things like that. Like, Bishop could put a frickin' letter in his pocket and give him a letter at least. But no, I'm just going to chuck a tanty because I can't go with him, and I'm just going to walk away and make my sister wife. I can't think of another explanation for the two Jeans and the relationship with Scott, but make her, like, do and deal with all giving up her child that's been like a day. It's been 1 or 2 days. He's a brand new boy, and I'm going to make her do that on her own. So I hate Scott. That's all I'm just gonna leave it there. I hate Scott. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Yeah. Give this video a thumbs up. If you liked it, consider subscribing. If you're not, make sure to hit the notification bell and select the all button so you do not miss out on any future videos. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And yeah, I'll catch you next time. Bye.